So in this Total Firearms video, we are going to be reviewing the Leupold LTO Tracker. So what this is a thermal observation for game recovery. I know none of you make bad shots on deer, but if you have that friend that makes a bad shot on deer, what's up, Adam? Then this is a great tool to be able to recover that deer. It's going to help you find that deer. It's going to help you track that deer. For instance, you follow the blood trail of the deer, you get close to the deer, you spook the deer. From there on, you know, it's going to be hard to recover that deer. Having a tool like this, you can follow that deer pretty much from a distance and see where that deer is hiding and just wait. You know, depending on the time of day, you can load another round and fire off another round. With this, it's $679.99 plus tax. So that's pretty much the price point where it's at. You're talking close to $700 or a little over $700, I assume, after taxes. I guess that depends on where you live. You know, it's got at least a 5-year warranty, so at least lasts you 5 years. If you got that one friend that just can't shoot straight, and you had to use it every year, or, you know, you got to base it over time. For the most part, you know, this is going to be used as a tracking device. You can find blood with this. You can find, you know, recent footprints with this. So another thing you could use this for is security. So you want to be able to see outside, see around your house, see if somebody's working, you know, you hear noise in your backyard, you don't have cameras, you can't see out there, you don't want to turn on your lights, whatever. Pick one of these up. You can look out in your backyard. You'll see anybody moving in your backyard. You'll see any animal, you know, whether it's a raccoon or a person or whatever, you're going to be able to see them moving with this, no problem whatsoever. If somebody's trying to break into your garage, like they keep breaking into my garage and they steal some tools, they could easily get away with $700 in tools, because I guarantee you they got away with way more than $700 of my tools. It made me really mad. Of course, I didn't live there, so this really wouldn't have came in handy. Now, what are the specs? You have a 206 by 156 pixel screen or sensor is what they want to put on here. Basically, that's the size of the image that's coming through. So you're not going to be getting 4K images. You're not going to be getting even HD images. You're not even going to get 80s standard television. You're going to be able to see what you need to see when you're using this. Now, it says up to 600 yards. I couldn't get 600 yards away. It has a 21 degrees field of view, so it's pretty narrow. I was probably 6 feet away from my cat, and my cat was taking up pretty much the entire screen. 30 hertz frame rate, so it's like a quarter or even a tenth of what TVs are running nowadays. But like I said, this has a purpose. It's not here for entertainment value. It's not here to, you know, try to make these awesome videos with. It's just strictly here to give you a sense of security or help you find, you know, the deer that you're looking at. Now, it does have a 6x digital zoom. So basically what you're doing is, as you zoom in, you're lowering the pixel range every single time. So 6 times, when you're zoomed in all the way, it's 34 pixels across. The display on the back is 1.22 inches, almost 1.25 inches. And then the display resolution is 240 by 204. So the display resolution is actually a little bit better than the sensor. It says it takes less than 3 seconds to start up. That's not necessarily true. You got to hold the button down for at least 3 seconds, and then it takes probably another 3 seconds. So it's probably around a 6-second startup. But I don't see, honestly, like I feel like if you're going to be using this, I don't think time is a factor with this. It uses a CR123 battery, and it says it has 10 hours of continuous runtime with this battery. If you have a really long trek, you know, you're tracking the deer, you know, a mile or so. What's up, Adam? You might need that 10-hour battery use. I know other guys that are deer camp that have tracked deer for over 10 hours. And then it has a 5-year electronics warranty. So I assume that means that if you scratch or hurt the glass, that's not going to be covered after 5 years. Or it could be, that could be the opposite. It could be a lifetime. I don't know. The problem is it doesn't say in this. This is the actual geothermal thing. So it looks pretty much like a flashlight. So you have the power button here, zoom here in the middle, and then the color change there. And that's pretty much the only 3 options. Now you could take this apart here. I'm still not going to take it apart just because I don't know why I just said I'm not going to take it apart, and I just take it apart. Alright, so there is the battery. But I'm not going to mess with this too much because I don't own this. And then there's a screen. Obviously you guys have already seen the screen. This is the sensor. I assume that that's what that is on there on the front. Now my son kept calling it a camera. It is not a camera. It does not record. It literally only is is used to view. So you're not going to be doing any kind of recording with this. Obviously, I had to make this whole weird setup here to get it to record the screen. You don't even look through it like this. You just literally just hold it out in front of you like this. So you're holding it here. I mean, you can hold it as close to your face as you want, but it really doesn't make a difference. You can see it pretty well just holding it out. I mean, this is probably a good 12 to 18 inches from my face right now. I want to see if you can detect stuff through a scope. So this is the manual. Kind of looks like a box of condoms. And then it just says durable aluminum housing. And it feels like, I still don't want to drop it, but I feel like if I did, it would not break. It was designed, machined, and assembled in the USA. That's what it says. We'll get this out. I'll do a little bit of testing. I'm going to try to do my best based on the situation I have. I don't really have a downed animal. It's not deer season yet. I don't have a blood splatter trail to follow or anything, and I'm not friends with Dexter, so I don't really have that option of just having warm blood to try to track. Right now we're going to do a test real quick and see how far this camera can see me. I got it lined up with the sidewalk. Hopefully somebody doesn't stop on the side of the road to snatch my camera and thermal tracker that I can't afford to pay the money back to Total Firearms. So hopefully we can get that right. This has got to be close to 200 yards probably. Now I can see cars that were going by, but cars are going to run a lot hotter than my body heat. I want to see if it can detect me. I assume our body heat's around the same as a deer. I don't know though for sure. So this is a digital zoom. It's not an optical zoom. So basically the zoom is going to suck. But if you're trying to track a deer, you're trying to track an animal, and you really need to get down close to the ground, and you want to see a blood trail or whatever, it may help you in that situation. So this is 2x zoom, and this is going to be 3x zoom, 4x zoom, 5x zoom. This is the max zoom that I can go to digitally. 6x zoom. Footprint holds on to the ground, let's see here. And it looks like it just picks up the hottest source. So now, with them gone, the hottest source would be its footprint. So we got red, green, white, black, high white, so you're also seeing the heat signature. High black, same thing, black with the heat signature. And then red. And then back. So enjoy watching my cat lick itself in thermal. So my hand, fingerprints. So right now Mark is about 30 yards from me. And I'm going to zoom in. So that's 2x, 3x, 6x. You can see the pixels are pretty square. Yeah, I really like the green the best, I think. So that's where, right here is where he was standing, in this pine tree and behind all that thicket. I'm going to get this back to Total Firearms, and I'm going to pick up something else to review.